just, it literally just does bring prosperity. And something about the you know, obviously the particular permutation, there's so much more about the 25th putty of Japji, but those are just a couple things I'm pointing out right now. But just again, the way that the tongue is hitting the roof of the mouth, dome of the universe, the permutation combination, the Gurmukhi, the way the sound and vibration, the way the patterning of the tongue hitting the roof of the mouth, going into hypothalamus, pituitary, pineal gland, releasing the glandular secretions, the rasas that move, then drip down through the body. I mean, just like imagine, again, it's like you can imagine just like green, gold, whatever, just like dripping into your entire system. Your internal environment then creates a specific vibration. You're enchanting, you're romancing your subconscious mind. You're romancing your subconscious mind to walk, to hold this new pattern, this vibration. And then as long as you understand that I just chanted BAHOTA KARAM and I hold this within me permanently. It's not fleeting. It's not that I chanted it and then I move into my negativity an hour later and respond to my life the same way I used to respond to it, the pattern I'm trying to break, you know, that I'm breaking from, that I'm no longer identifying with. And then like, you know, it's like if you're chanting BAHOTA KARAM and then you're like, it is done. You know, I'm like, this is now, it is done. This is permanent. These are permanent shifts. Every time I chant, it's a permanent shift. It's now, it's permanent, it's forever, it's within me. I hold this vibration. I walk in this vibration. I walk in this majesty. I walk, you know, the 25, the 7, the platform of elevation, the platform of levitation. I transcend. I am transcended. I transcend over all circumstances, all adverse circumstances. And I'm okay with all of it because it's all perfect. And no matter what, I know I am the ultimate creator of my reality. And I am BAHOTA KARAM right now. And that is my vibration. But where people don't maybe see the shift is because you then are just complaining hours later. You know, this is done and now I must hold. That's the hold. The pose is the mind. You must hold the pose that nope, like, and then it's like, and in real life, like the way to handle, you know, as you're becoming more and more disciplined, it becomes more and more effortless to stay in a vibration of now. Doesn't mean you don't get negative. Doesn't mean you don't get upset. Doesn't mean you don't get frustrated. Doesn't mean you don't cry your fucking eyes out because of something that may be happening. But you're doing those things. You know that emotions, circumstances, situations, feelings, those are temporary. Those are fleeting. They will pass. But what does not pass is you being in command of your reality and you being the one that is your reality. You are calling the shots on everything. So if something's not working out or appearing the way you want it to be, you've got to go inside, which can be frustrating if you feel like you're doing it all right. But it's just about your awareness and you're doing everything right. You are doing everything right. And it's perfect. But it's just an understanding of it's all within me. And I can't shift something externally without first shifting something internally. And if I just focus on the internal shift, and it's not about being it's not about being positive all the time, because that's not normal. That's not natural. With the like laws of the universe are one, laws of polarity, which things like are just opposite ends of the same thing, but opposite ends of the spectrum. The laws of rhythm, Everything is cyclical. Like sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. We understand that like it's not about maintaining feeling up here all the time, because again, that's just not how things are. So understand that no matter where you are in your cycle, as long as you understand that I am Satnam, I am the commander, I am the one in command, and it doesn't matter if I get sad or not. I'm in command of my right now. And that's all. That's all. And so and you don't have to again, you don't have to be doing something all the time to make it's like you don't make things happen. You're just like, no, I'm the vibration of the fucking mantra. I'm the vibration of Wahe Guru. I am creative infinity. I don't have to do a fucking thing right now. Like, I know that my desired reality is mine. I know that the circumstances move in my favor. Everything is perfect no matter what's going on. I've said in here, it's like when we didn't have water, it's like and I think about these situations because I really learned a lot, and it gave me the opportunity to really show up in a different way because, I didn't have, we didn't have running water for 21 days. And then once the water returned, you couldn't really use the water at all for any reason for like another month. Okay. Except for like hot laundry. You know what I'm saying? It's like you weren't touching the water. You weren't using, so when I'm like carrying buckets and like getting buckets filled up and going to like, filling up toilets and like just lifting and doing these things that are so out of like normal routine, I was just saying everything in my life is perfect and magical. Everything in my life is perfect and magical. And some days I had fun with it. Sometimes it felt fun to say everything is perfect and magical, and like I'm laughing about it and I'm amused by it. And then some days I was frustrated, but I was like, everything is perfect and magical. Sometimes I was mad, but everything was perfect and magical. Sometimes I was devastated for what transpired in the community, just like, where things are happening right now that are just very heartbreaking. And it's okay to be like, holy shit, I am just feeling for people. But everything is perfect. But everything is perfect. And everything in my life is perfect and magical. And it's whatever we see, it's all, everything is a blessing. It's every individual, and you can't do this for other, you can't like see things in a new perspective for other people. Okay. People are always going to just lock into the devastation, lock into the trauma, lock into the loss, but there are ways, because we've all done it. There are ways to hold those things that are very real and true, that feel very real and true, but also at the same time hold how it's all a blessing, and be angry and be upset and be frustrated, but also at the same time holding the vibration and knowing that I know I can be angry, frustrated, upset, screaming, crying, had it up to here already, like, so, like, or just like, holy shit, I'm so sick of this thing not moving yet, or whatever the thing is. But then knowing, like, no, like, everything is perfect. Everything is a blessing. I'm the one that holds the power here. There's nothing outside of me. There's nothing outside of me. It's all within me. And at any moment, you can just go inside and see things from the desired perspective, and then hold and know that that is now. You don't have to wait around for anything, because you can provide yourself with whatever you need right now, here, first. Okay. Let's chant some Bota Karams.